Redbox was a video-on-demand streaming and video rental company that started in 2002 and closed in 2024. The year was 2002, and DVDs had just begun their meteoric takeover as the dominant form of home entertainment, and McDonald's Corporation cooked up an intriguing idea to cash in on the craze. Redbox Automated Retail LLC was initially developed in Chicago as part of the Project 361, a McDonald's business expansion initiative. John Sexton Abrams, a strategy executive at McDonald's, designed the original concept as an immersive kiosk. They launched an initiative dubbed TikTok Easy Shop, installing convenience store-style kiosks selling everyday household items within their restaurants across the country. McDonald's envisioned these TikTok Easy Shops as a way to provide customers added convenience, picking up a gallon of milk or travel toothbrush as easily as a Big Mac. However, by 2003, the project was essentially dead on arrival, fizzling out in short order. But McDonald's exec, Greg Kaplan, saw hidden potential in those now unused TikTok kiosks collecting dust. With the DVD explosion only accelerating, he envisioned transforming the failed kiosks into self-automated DVD rental stations for customers. It was a light bulb moment, capitalizing on two booming consumer markets, McDonald's expansive real estate footprint and America's insatiable appetite for DVDs during the format's heyday. McDonald's tested Kaplan's concept beginning in 2004 at Denver locations, rebranding the refashioned kiosks as Redboxes due to their vibrant red facade. Redbox kiosks would feature the company's signature red color and was soon located at convenience stores, fast food restaurants, grocery stores, mass retailers, and even pharmacies. The company's typical self-serving vending kiosk combined an interactive touchscreen and sign. It used a robotic disc array system containing a stacked carousel of DVDs and web-linked electronic communications. Kiosks were located indoors or outdoors and could hold more than 600 DVDs with 7 to 200 titles updated weekly. Customers enthusiastically embraced the novel Redbox experience. Unlike the traditional video rental stores of the time, Redbox offered an incredible convenience, allowing DVD returns to any kiosk location across the country. No more late fees either. The Return Anywhere policy was different from competitors, which allowed consumers to return their rental to any Redbox kiosk, not just the one from which they originally rented it. Kiosks rented both films and video games. McDonald's raced to install Redbox kiosks nationwide over the next 2 years, and the timing couldn't have been better. At the same moment, Redbox began its exponential growth. Retail rental chains like Blockbuster and Hollywood Video began closing locations en masse, unable to keep pace with the shifting consumer expectations. Thanks to the $1 per night pricing and the unparalleled convenience returning rentals anywhere, Americans had fully embraced the disruptive Redboxes, mushrooming outside grocery stores and fast food chains nationwide. In 2005, McDonald's expanded the test to more than 800 restaurants across 5 additional markets: Baltimore, Houston, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Salt Lake City, and St. Louis. Amidst promising early results and success, Redbox caught the eye of Coinstar, operator of those coin-counting kiosks found in grocery chains globally. Sensing a game-changing opportunity, Coinstar purchased a 47% stake in Redbox for $32 million in 2005. Believe it or not, Redbox had made several unsuccessful attempts to sell half of the company to Blockbuster and Netflix. In fact, Redbox surged past Blockbuster in total US locations by 2007, a mere 3 years after launch. In an attempt to compete with this growing market, Blockbuster released their own version of the kiosk called Blockbuster Express. And the rental figures were astounding too, with Redbox hitting the 100 million rentals mark by February of 2008. Then just 30 months later, in September of 2010, Redbox crossed an once unthinkable threshold, 1 billion rentals. Over the subsequent 4 years, Coinstar boosted their ownership share piece by piece until completing a $170 million acquisition of the entire Redbox business in 2009. By this point, Blockbuster had closed over 1,000 locations, while Redbox's empire ballooned towards 35,000 automated rental kiosks nationwide under Coinstar's stewardship. Millions of Americans fell in love with Redbox's unrivaled convenience during the Great Recession. The company perfectly filled the affordable entertainment void left by the more expensive rental stores, which were collapsing during the economic turmoil. In 2010, Hollywood Video and their parent company, Movie Gallery, would go out of business. Statistics showed that Redbox had expanded so quickly that 68% of the US population lived within a 5-mile drive of a Redbox kiosk. In July of 2010, Redbox announced that they were beginning to rent Blu-ray movies at 13,000 kiosks nationwide, and Blu-ray discs were available across the Redbox network by the fall of 2010. In June of 2011, Redbox launched video game rentals nationwide. In June of 2012, Redbox purchased its former competitor, Blockbuster Express, from NCR for $100 million. The acquisition included over 10,000 DVD kiosks, certain retailer contracts, and DVD inventory. As part of the agreement, Redbox entered a supplier arrangement of purchasing product and services from NCR. By the end of November of 2012, Redbox had over 42,000 kiosks at more than 34,000 locations. In July of 2013, Redbox announced its 3 billionth rental of a disc, counting both movies and games. Redbox would reach its peak in 2013. An incredible 50% of all disc rentals in the country flowed through their iconic kiosks. Redbox's new parent company, Coinstar, helped scale operations exponentially just as market conditions boosted demand. Consumers turned to Redbox for budget-friendly diversions from troubling headlines, with rentals reaching nearly 773 million rentals at the 2013 peak. But reaching such mammoth heights also attracted unwanted attention. 3 major movie studios, Fox, Warner Brothers, and Universal, publicly bristled at Redbox's meteoric rise. They blamed those $1 rentals for destroying the high profit margin DVD sales crucial to their business model. So all 3 studios eventually maneuvered to choke the Redbox pipeline by delaying new releases to their kiosks by 28 long days. It was a crucial tactical advantage for storefront chains like Blockbuster, attempting to turn the tide back in their favor. Redbox management, though, proved equally shrewd tacticians. They simply pivoted to purchasing massive quantities of new releases at retail stores like Walmart or Best Buy during those early release windows. Ironically, the bulk retail discounts Redbox received actually saved them significant sums over normal wholesale rates. This clever workaround let Redbox endure the studio delays while continuing serving customers the latest hits. Eventually, the studios waved the white flag. Fox, Warner Brothers, and Universal all struck supplier agreements granting Redbox access to new releases after just 7 to 28 days on shelves. Redbox had reached its peak in 2013, and it was all downhill from there. Streaming services like Netflix began to take hold in American living rooms post-2010. Redbox rentals had slid downhill every subsequent year thereafter. By September of 2016, Redbox had around 52% of the market share of the physical rental market. In a bid to stop the bleeding, management took the strategic gamble to launch their own streaming video-on-demand platform in 2017, dubbed Redbox On Demand. By January of 2017, the company had approximately 40,000 kiosks in the US. Recognizing fading interest in physical media by 2019, Redbox diversified by entering film and television production under the new Redbox Entertainment division. The risky strategic pivot aimed to tap into the growing consumer demand for exclusive original streaming content. In 2019, Redbox confirmed the video game rentals would be discontinued. Early returns were encouraging. Redbox produced the 2020 film Becky, starring Kevin James, which drew solid reviews and viewership figures. Redbox Free Live TV was soft launched in early February of 2020, with a nationwide launch on February 18th. By 2022, the core business had fallen on exceedingly hard times, burdened by 5 consecutive years of steep financial declines as streaming solidified its stranglehold. In May of 2022, Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment acquired Redbox for $375 million. At the end of 2022, the company operated about 34,000 kiosks nationwide, and had made plans to increase that number with 1,000 more by the end of 2023. On April 23, 2024, Chicken Soup for the Soul announced a $636 million loss in 2023 and warned that without any options to generate additional financing, the company may be forced to liquidate or pause operations. On June 29, 2024, the company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection after missing a week of paying its employees and failing to secure financing. On July 10, 2024, a bankruptcy judge ordered to convert Chicken Soup for the Soul's Chapter 11 bankruptcy into a Chapter 7 bankruptcy liquidation after accusing the company's previous CEO of misusing the business and failing to pay employees or support health care. Over 1,000 employees will be laid off, and over 26,000 Redbox kiosks will shut down permanently. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.